you? Give me a couple seconds here. Give me just a couple seconds. Almost ready here. Just a couple seconds here.
That's awesome, Yankee 5.
And we are here. How are you all doing tonight? Melanie, how are you doing? Yankee Kyle, Boomer D, hey, hey, hey. Hoping you guys are having a great night. Let me give y'all the proper welcome. I almost forgot.
Hi, Randy.
Acknowledge me.
How are you doing, Randy? Or is this the missus? We do this again.
Hi, Shelly.
Hello, Shelly.
Acknowledge me.
Randy.
Acknowledge me.
Pancho.
Acknowledge me.
Shelly, aka Cassie, or Shelly and Cassie, rather, aka Mom of an Angel.
Acknowledge me.
How are you guys doing tonight? Did I miss anybody? I got Boomer D.
Acknowledge me.
Melanie.
Acknowledge me.
I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful, fantastic night, day, evening, whichever it may be. Randy said, getting there, working my way back. Hey, Randy, take your time. Take your time. I am glad to see that you are up and around. Thank God. I am so glad to hear that. And if y'all could do me a favor, Christina is in the house. Let me get
Hey, Mama.
Christina.
Acknowledge me.
Mom, Pop Paranormal.
Acknowledge me.
Natalie Wolf.
Acknowledge me.
You all have been acknowledged. Thank you so much for being here.
Pancho.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss something?
He said he spent the day at the air show.
Oh, how was it? I bet you it was a lot of fun because we love going to air shows. I bet you it was a lot of fun. I want to say hello to everybody again. Thank you so much for being here. We are in the great state of Texas, San Antonio to be exact.
Okay. Mom and Pop.
Okay, Rocco, good to see you, fam. And thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Yankee Cow, for sharing us out. Guys, I really appreciate that. If you do, and if you can do me one other favor and just, give that little thumbs up button a little tap, tap, tap.
Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Yeah, just hit that, give it a little taparoo on that like button. I really do appreciate that if you did. And you guys, as I told you, huh? Oh, you know what? I didn't even share it. No.
No, I said the audio.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes. But yeah.
See?
Yeah, Fancy, how are you doing? I am so glad you guys are here. Pancho said, I'd like to extend invites to everyone to the Crossing Realms convention in Richmond, Missouri this next weekend. Well, didn't know y'all were in Texas. Yes, we are in San Antonio. We used to live in Ohio. Now we're in San Antonio. We're trying our best to, hopefully one day our dream is to have an RV and we could just go travel all throughout the US and meet wonderful people like you know, and go out and explore and not just do paranormal stuff, but just do regular stuff, you
Yeah, I want
know?
to go to Alaska.
Yes, we do want to go to Alaska. That's for sure.
That's on
That
my
is
bucket list.
that is definitely on our bucket list. So that is another place we want to go. Um, and as I said before, um, as Monica says, real or fake, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at today is some paranormal videos to see just out of curiosity, are they real? Are they fake? And then you tell us. So let me grab it real quick because I've stupidly put it away. And now I gotta gain it back because this will be a new one that we're all gonna sit back and watch. And this one is from Nuke's Top 5. So let me grab it first, and I'm gonna put it over here like this.
Hey, Mama Rock.
Mama Rock is in the house. How you doing, Mama Rock? Let me hold on a second. Let me pull this back over here for a second. Mama Rock, I got to give you the
So you're not catching me in Alaska, but enough I have to go to Canada.
Acknowledge me.
Oh,
You have been acknowledged, Mama Rock. Thank you so much for being here. And Big Ben is in the house. I just noticed Big Ben was here. How you doing, Big Ben?
Acknowledge me.
Thank you so much for being here.
Nick. Oh, wait, not yet.
Hauntingly beautiful. How are you doing? First of all, let me do this because I wanted to have you up here and I never got a reply back. So we decided to switch over and just do a real or fake. But Hauntedly Beautiful, by any chance, would you be available next weekend? I'm just curious. If you are, I'm so happy to catch your slide. I'm happy you caught it too. I really want to get you. And I was hoping we had got a reply before we started, and I never got one. So, but if we can get you next weekend, I think I have an opening. I'll have to see. I think I do because I think I had to cancel um, at the last minute. I'll take a look. But if I do, um, would you be interested in next weekend? I know I asked you ahead of time, probably too soon, and didn't give you a chance to breathe. But I figured this time, you know, I give you some time, give you a chance to soak it in, you know. But you got a great channel. As a matter of fact, Hauntingly Beautiful, can you put your channel link in? I want people to go by and check out your video. Kelly is in the house.
Acknowledge me.
And let me acknowledge Hauntingly Beautiful.
Acknowledge me.
Go by, check out Hauntingly Beautiful's channel. You will see what I mean. And we watched the part 1 of the video that she did thus far, which was really good. So go by and check that out. I am traveling to Ireland. Oh, next weekend, are you?
Oh, awesome. I gotta take pictures.
Oh my gosh.
I just
That's
have a
good.
fear of playing.
I tell you what, let me know when you're back and we get you up here so we can sit down and talk about your channel and you and what you like to do, what you don't like to do, and get to know you. Rocco, huh?
Tell us if you have any openings before 10:31.
Um,
Message you.
Message me. Rocco?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, message me. Okay, so if you have my messenger, do you have me on Messenger? If you do, message me. I'll be back in October. Hey, that's fine. As a matter of fact, that would be great. Um, Now Halloween on October, we're gonna be going live from a location, so it won't be on that day. You know, thank you so much. I really appreciate. We appreciate you, and I want you. I want people to go by and check. Everybody that's got a blue wrench, all you got to do is tap uh, her button and go by. Check out her channel. Yvonne, how are you doing?
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, go by, check her out. She is fantastic. She really is. Mama Rock, I'm so glad that you came back in. Thank you so much. And if you guys share this out, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And if you hit that like button, we appreciate that too. I really do. That's right, Tony. Make sure if you're new to the channel, if you're just lurking, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of our family. We really would.
Thank you. Thank you. My mom gave them to me. The
So-
stars, the candles.
Oh, yes.
I got those from my mom.
From my mother-in-law, yes. And they're pretty cool too.
I'll be home October 1st till October 28th. Then I'll travel the state to be with my hubby.
Okay. Yeah, just I tell you what, message me on a Sunday that you can come up, and I would love to get you up here, and so everybody can hear your story of your journey, how you got into this, what got you started, and have fun with it at the same time. So that it's not going to be some boring questions I'm going to be asking you. Some of them are going to be pretty funny. Trust me on that. They're going to be pretty fun. So I'm if all of you like Nuke's top five, I try to go through a lot of different ones, chills or somebody like that. But this one it came out a lot clearer, and this is a new one, so we haven't seen it. Oh, I missed. What did Marco say? I also want to thank you, Eddie and Jen. Thanks to you, I got a lot of new subscribers. Oh, you're very welcome. That's what we do, man. We bring that love to you, because I believe in this. The love you give, the more you get in return. And just keep paying it forward to the next one. And that's what we do. So it's not about me, it's about we. And that's how we help each other grow in a community. Dolls Dolly is in the house. How are you doing, Dolls? You know what? I forgot to acknowledge Dolls Dolly. Let me move this out of the way again so I can acknowledge Dolls Dolly.
Acknowledge me.
Beth, how are you doing?
Acknowledge me.
So, you guys ready?
Hi, Gemma.
Gemma Journey, Gemma's here?
Yeah.
Gemma!
Acknowledge me.
You are so wonderful, Gemma. Thank you, Gemma, so much for being here. You guys, I want everybody in here that's got a channel, I want you to put your links in. I want everybody to come and check out everybody. That's how we do it here. Because the way this country is going, we want to keep love going. We want to keep it going and flowing.
Hi, Michelle.
Because that's how we do it here. Michelle Wolfung's in the house.
Acknowledge me.
So y'all ready for some Nuke's top five? So, like I said, normally we screen these first ourselves to see, but this time we decided we're gonna do this and let you guys see it too. And this is new to us, just like it's gonna be new to you. So if you haven't seen the new Nuke's top five, well, you're gonna see it tonight. So let me go here. Let me do this. Go here. And y'all ready? Now, I might cut some music out because I don't want no copyrights. So y'all know how that goes. So without further ado, here's Nuke's top five. Up, wait a minute. I just pushed the wrong button. You know what I did? I ain't even gonna tell
Nope,
you.
nope. Wrong one.
Is that
Stop
the wrong one?
Stop that one. Okay.
I
Share
am goofy.
screen 2.
Right here.
And there you go.
There. I am so goofy. So let me start that back. I got the volume off. There. Okay, so here we go. Wait a minute, where are you? There. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so goofy. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Where is my volume?
Where are you, Ryan? Did you share
Oh,
it?
I told you I'm goofy. Let me
Go.
go.
No, stop sharing. Just go share. At the top. Okay, go to event. Is it? Yeah.
Well, let's see. Now, am I still? Why does it seem like I'm not sharing all of a sudden? Oh, wait a minute. There, it's right there, but I don't think I'm sharing again. So go back here,
Stop.
screen. There. There's that. Share. And then let me see what happens now when I play it. And see, I have
No
no
volume.
audio.
Your grandmother at the nursing home.
Okay.
Loved those visits. Unfortunately, one quiet night, Savannah's elderly grandmother passed away peacefully in her sleep.
He
The
got it.
very next morning, just before sunrise, Savannah's
I'm goofy as heck. Like I feel like I ain't never done this before.
daughter wakes up and wanders into her playroom. She sits there in the dark, all alone,
Yeah.
playing and just talking to herself. But when Savannah listens closely to the security footage, it seems like her daughter might not have been alone after all.
They said loud. It says that it sounds like the audio playing through your speaker. You're not sharing the system audio. Going into lurking mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're not playing.
Hold on a second. There's something wrong with my audio.
Put the audio up there. It's not playing, and you're right there. It says power.
What is going on with this thing?
Go to audio.
Okay, so let me get off of this.
Or your audio.
Did the audio sound weird to you guys?
I don't. I'll just share system audio with Zoom. Okay, this is weird.
Okay, got it there.
Okay, go back to band. Go to audio. Was it no? You ain't put the computer audio, is it?
Let me see how this sounds now. Well, wait a minute. Because I just lost the video.
Just push play.
But it's here, but it's not here.
Here.
I'll show you. Okay,
Screen one.
screen 2.
Share.
Now it's here. So let me know if this audio seems weird. Let me know what it sounds like.
The toddler seems to be speaking directly to her recently deceased grandmother, even gently reminding Grandma that she's now with the angels on the other side.
And you want to say so now?
Savannah says that she can't explain what happened, but that watching
Boomer
the
said it sounds
bittersweet
fine.
video always brings tears to her eyes. She believes that her grandma came back to say one last goodbye to her beloved little granddaughter. The Unseen Observer, Reddit.
None of us seen
Did-
none of that.
Did y'all catch that at all? With the video, basically, what it is, the little girl was seeing her grandma, who had passed away, and she was acknowledging her.
Yeah, but they didn't see none of it because they couldn't hear it. Remember
But Boomer said he can hear it.
now?
Oh, now, so
Get
you know
it.
what? I'll start it over.
Jeez.
I'm starting it back over again. Hanali told me to share system audio in Zoom, click share screen, then click the share sound. You know what? That's what I probably didn't do. Share sound. So, wait a minute. Didn't I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. There. Okay. Now, should be better. Thank you, Hanali. How are you doing, Jason? I will acknowledge you shortly. Let's try this now. I'm gonna start this over because
Sure.
yes, it is. It's delayed. Okay. Try this again.
Proud mom Savannah says that she often took her daughter to see her grandmother at the nursing home, and that her little girl always
Is
loved
the
those
audio
visits.
better?
Unfortunately, one quiet night, Savannah's elderly grandmother passed away peacefully in her sleep. The very next morning, just before sunrise, Savannah's daughter wakes up and wanders into her playroom. She sits there in the dark, all alone, playing and just talking to herself. But when Savannah listens closely to the security footage, it seems like her daughter might not have been alone.
Thank you,
after
Hanali.
all.
It's nighttime, we can sleep. And you want to say so now? To our pizza. Remember?
The toddler seems to be speaking directly to her recently deceased grandmother, even gently reminding Grandma that she's now with the angels on the other side.
It's nighttime, we can sleep. And you want to say so now? To our pizza. Remember?
Savannah says that she can't explain
Wow.
what happened, but that watching the bittersweet video always brings tears to her eyes. She believes that her grandma came back to say one last goodbye to her beloved little granddaughter. The
Wow. That's kind of sad.
Yeah. Smart little girl.
That is.
Very smart, intelligent
so-
little girl.
Yeah, I think that she did see her grandmother.
Especially for her age to understand that, her grandmother went to Jesus, that's very smart for her age, because a lot of kids at her age don't understand.
Right. So That I believe.
I believe it. That's real.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mom, Pa. Uh, that's that's real. So let's Mickey G, how are you doing?
Hi, Mickey.
Let's go to the next. That is so sweet. That really is. Honey says she's actually tearing up. That is so, yeah, it is. Wow. Let's go to the next one.
Scene observer Red Anderson, who is an Air Force medic, says that strange things often happen at the military base's treatment facility where he works.
That ain't it.
One late night, Red is sending his wife a Snapchat message when he captures something that is pure nightmare fuel.
But yeah, there's that. Anyway, I just had to check the email real quick. I'll be home in a sec, but I love you crazy.
Did I
Did you see it? In the doorway across the hall, some strange dark shape seems to peer down from the top of the doorway. Something with two little widely spaced eyes. As it ducks out of sight, a strange sound can be heard. Now, there isn't supposed to be anyone else in the base medical facility, so Rhett goes to investigate. But he doesn't see anything. Rhett says that his wife later pointed out the strange onlooker in his video, and when he saw it, it sent a chill down his spine. Next stop,
Looked like-
nowhere.
Oh, it was deleted right there.
Well, the only thing I wish that he would have done was maybe did a follow-up video to show that area. If his wife, you see, you know what I'm saying? If his wife showed him that, J3, how are you doing? If his wife showed him that, why didn't he do a follow-up video? You know, of showing that little spot right there. I mean,
It disappeared like they deleted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just me.
yeah, so that's on whatever y'all think. But I just wish he would have had a follow-up video. Beth said his response is normal. Yeah, response is normal. Boomer said that don't look like eyes to me. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wish he would have done a follow-up video on that.
My husband saw you at Walmart. Where's my skull shirt? It's folded.
It's folded neatly, still here. Honey said, I see shapes in bad quality video all the time. I don't think it is anything, just picks up. You know what? I have to agree. So that's why I said I wish you would have had a follow-up video to that, to show that area, but I can't call that haunted. I can't call that so
Gotta have one of them.
The property manager of a high-rise building in China steps into the elevator for what should have been a routine ride. But out of nowhere, things take a terrifying turn.
ooh, there's an elevator. Did it have a earthquake? What in the world?
The elevator suddenly lets out a loud metallic bang and then slams to a violent emergency stop. The property manager is a bit shaken, but luckily he's unharmed. However, there was something more going on here. Did you see it? In the reflection of the elevator doors, something strange appears, like a pale hand or maybe a long white finger reaching towards the man's shoulder. Others say it looks more like a ghostly mist creeping through the small gap in the elevator doors. But either way, let me know what you
This
think.
hand reflection.
Next up, three friends are on a summer trip to
Like, see how he's doing the phone?
Yeah,
I think it's just like reflection of his hand.
I don't know about that one. I thought maybe it was like an earthquake or
That looked like an earthquake. But that looks like his finger.
Boomer said that's just an elevator glitch. I've been in an elevator where it's done that before. Big Ben said elevator malfunction with the lines. Beth said reflection from his phone. Yeah, see,
Same thing.
Mickey G said watch the movie Speed on the many times for that to happen in an elevator. Yeah, I don't know. Mama Rock said, "Hey, Spirit Stalker," and Randy agrees with Boomer. So I don't know.
Spain, staying in a large high-rise hotel. One night they hop on the elevator to head down to the lobby, but that's when things start to go very wrong.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Oh, hell no. No, get me off the elevator.
Fast forward to 45 minutes later, and the guys are still stuck in the elevator as the lights flicker and the temperature begins to rise from the summer heat.
all right, so the power is out. The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator has been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive.
Now, luckily, the hotel does have a backup generator, but unluckily, the generator seems to be malfunctioning. And here is where things start to get a bit weird. Because for some unknown reason, the elevator takes them to the hotel's 16th floor, which is currently abandoned and under construction.
Oh, no, look, it worked.
No. What is
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute. And there's nothing out there. Hey, no, that did something.
No. Dude, I don't know.
What is going on?
Functioning. Got a wire.
It's a malfunction.
The doors shut again, trapping them inside. But a little bit later, and finally there's a silver lining, as the elevator power seems to come back on.
We're moving.
Where are we going?
Wait. Stop. No.
That's the same one as before. No. All right.
The power comes back on and the elevator starts to move. But inexplicably, it somehow just ends up back on the creepy abandoned 16th floor. At this point, the friends debate just stepping out and trying to find the stairs. But with the floor completely blacked out and under construction, they decide it's safer to just stay put. And now, over an hour has passed, and the guys are starting to get a bit stir-crazy in the hot, cramped elevator.
There you go. I got you.
Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Like a rapper. Go. I gotta pee. I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee.
What's something in the corner right there?
Like so.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing anyone's ever.
Now, shortly after this clip, power was fully restored and the guys finally made it
I thought I seen something in the corner. Let me back this up. Let me back it up.
to find the stairs. But with the floor completely blacked out and under construction, they decide it's safer to just stay put. And now, over an hour has passed, and the guys are starting to get a bit stir-crazy in the hot, cramped elevator.
Something was in that corner.
Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
Well, this other guy is standing in the corner.
Go. I gotta pee. I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
Right over here. Right there.
What else is going on?
Right there. It's rising. It started rising. Let me go back one more time.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on.
It's rising.
It's making me mad. Going like so.
I'm gonna see if he mentions it.
Like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing anyone's ever.
Now, shortly after this clip, power was fully restored and the guys finally made it down to the hotel lobby. They upload videos of their harrowing adventure on the elevator, but their viewers spot something truly chilling. Again, did you see it?
Right there.
As the guys are goofing around while stuck on the creepy 16th floor, something black seems to appear behind them and rise up from the floor. So just why did the elevator keep dragging them back to that closed-off 16th floor? And why was it shut down in the first place? But most importantly, what is this? Let me know what you think.
Look at that. I thought it was maybe a jacket or a coat because we gotta remember one of them took his clothes off. Is that his pants rising up? I'm just saying. Holly said, "Ooh, I don't like that." Yeah, Christina said, "Eddie, good eyes." Yeah, I caught that before Nuke even said something.
I said that looks like some lame editing.
It could be. I mean, I don't know. Y'all think it's a
book that just blew up, with air. You know how you
Right.
lay on something and it flattens, and then when you get off of it and you move away from it, it gets the air.
right? I mean, because I thought it was a pair of pants or maybe a coat or something. But it's rising up.
That's what
You
I
know.
said. I wonder if it was like that book bag that got flattened for him.
What did y'all call it? Mom and Pop said on the fence on that. Denise said fake for sure. How you doing, Denise? Long time no see. Your wrench gone. There. Yeah, I don't know what to call that. I mean, plausible. I don't want to say that it is. Diane, how are you doing? She said, I see black things moving around the walls often. Me too, and not just me. Oh, I'm a black thing. Let me know what y'all think. Big Ben said they all moving like gooses, cook being
Could
be one of
those-
those shadows. Right, it could be,
Be
so
anything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Beth said I'm on the fence of that. Yeah, I mean I am too.
We'll just keep it a check mark, a question mark.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna say it is and it isn't. I wasn't there, so I don't know.
right, see, Diane said that looks like a backpack. Huntley said I used to see them all the time. So that's why I said it's plausible.
Cause I
You
thought it was
know?
a backpack, and you know how someone lays on it and it flattens it out, and then after you get off of it and leave it for a while, it starts to air back up.
Boomer said fake, fake, fake. Christina said they really didn't mention ghost or anything. That's true. They didn't mention anything about ghost. They figured the elevator was malfunctioning. I don't think it's editing. I mean, it could be their friend laying down. They're putting his foot up. Right. Honey said, watch Evil Unearthed. There's a segment that shows something similar crawling in the crawl space. I'll keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind.
Just leave it as
A question mark.
Question mark. We don't know.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. A bolt from the blue. Now, I usually don't post many UFO videos on this channel, but there's something a bit different about this one. Something a little weird and possibly scary. So, on August 5th, Andrew Clifton was walking his dog Dash in the Malvern Hills of Western England. He was shooting some slow-motion video clips of his dog to post to Facebook. When Andrew checked his footage back, he found something that left him speechless.
Steady. Steady. Ooh.
Did you see it? As Andrew films himself throwing a frisbee to his dog Dash, some unknown
Oh, I
long
see it.
cylindrical object seems to fly just over his head at a very fast speed. And so this is when things get a little scary, because cynics and debunkers claim that this object is an arrow, possibly shot from a bow or crossbow. So this is either some strange UFO or someone randomly shot an arrow at Andrew's head while he was out walking his dog.
Yeah, feather.
But what do you think?
It looks like a bird feather in slow-mo.
Yeah, but look how fast it's going. So it could
But he's
be.
got it in slow-mo. Looks like a feather, or it could be a jet. With the what do you call it? The
But if it was the trail cams, but if it had trail cams, the trail cams would stay. It's continuous. So that could be a bow and arrow, or an arrow.
be anything. That could have been just a feather flying in the air from a bird. Because let's see how the bottom of it is brown and the whole top is white.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. How they said it also on YouTube movies and Google Play. I don't know. I don't know what to call that. Oh, the next.
Is this something from another world? Government technology? Or new fear unlocked? Someone shooting an arrow at you while you're walking your dog? You decide. The 4th floor. A young woman named Aria is staying at an old hotel in Virginia.
Hey Glenn,
One
how are you
night around
doing,
10
buddy?
PM, she's walking back to her room.
Good
when
morning
she
to
notices
you.
A strange-looking man following her. She starts to record with her phone, pretending that she's on a video call to try to scare the guy away. But it doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
Aria says that she heard the man's footsteps behind her start to get faster, and she thought that he was chasing her. So she runs and starts screaming for help.
Right there.
But now
and
this is
then
when
she
things start to get
That doesn't make any
weird.
sense.
Because viewers begin to notice that if you slow down the video at a couple of key moments, no one can be seen chasing Aria.
Again.
And so now we cut to a completely different TikTok account, one made by a guy named Tony who is a maintenance worker at this very same hotel. Tony sees Aria's video online, so he goes to check the hotel security footage.
Glenn, have a
and
great
finds
night.
This.
Y'all, so here's
Hi, Diane.
video of that girl that posted, and I'm gonna let y'all know now. It gets really weird. It's like she acting like she's running from something or hiding from something, but there's literally nobody else in the frame. Like she tweaking.
What does this case remind you of, though?
Oh, that one chick who died.
Lisa
found
Lamb.
dead in the water.
Yeah,
tower.
Lisa Lamb. Anybody remember that case of Lisa Lamb? She was in the elevator and she would keep peeking out,
And they found her body. In
and they
the
found her
water.
body, yeah, in the water tower upstairs, up on the roof. That's what this kind of reminds me of.
Yeah, it is weird.
And the elevator door is not even closing. Like she playing hide and seek or something.
In the video, we see Aria running down the hall and then cowering in the elevator. But again, no one can be seen chasing her. Strangely, the elevator doors just won't close, so Aria runs out. Tony says that the front desk clerk said that Aria did eventually make it downstairs. She left in an Uber without a word. So now, Tony is curious as to just what might have happened to make Aria run away. He finds the girl's room number and goes up with a coworker. What they find is truly disturbing.
It's like all my stuff is just left here. It's crazy. Yo, this is ridiculous. What the heck is this doing in here?
Yo, hold on, y'all. Why the f is this in here? Hold this. Yo, y'all. This is crazy.
All of Aria's luggage is still in the room. Even stranger, the room looks like it has been ransacked, with things strewn all over the floor. Weirdest of all, Tony finds something commonly called an underdoor tool. This device is often used by criminals to break into hotel rooms with a latched door. So now Tony thinks that someone might have been in Aria's room, and maybe there actually was someone chasing her. He goes back and takes a closer look at the hotel security footage. What he finds chills him to his core.
All right, y'all. So I went back and was looking at the video of that girl from the other day, right? Because I'm thinking maybe somebody must be following her. Just keep watching the screen right here, man. I saw something that just... That's just the housekeeper down there. Right there.
Oh.
Right there.
I don't know what that
This
was.
is crazy. And y'all think that's crazy. Watch, keep watching like right by that door right there, by that table. Keep watching right over by there. My hand is shaking. Right there.
What is that?
What the heck? Bro, that's a rock from that table right there. Those are stones and those in bowls right there by that table. And that one of them stones just fell on the floor.
And there's no way that should happen because there's no
Oh,
wind.
man.
Wind ain't even gonna do that though. This is crazy, yo.
Just a few minutes after we see Aria running down the hall, we can see a strange unexplained shadow that seems to speed off down the hallway in the same direction. Shortly afterwards, a stone from a nearby decorative bowl mysteriously launches off the table and lands in the hallway floor. Now, Tony says that he doesn't know exactly what happened here. He says that he has never experienced anything like this while working at the old hotel, but he has heard strange unexplained sounds from time to time.
Wow.
Wow.
Keep in mind, there's no construction going on. Nothing.
So was some real person with bad intentions chasing Aria? Was this something supernatural? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always,
mean, it could
you
happen.
decide.
Oh,
That I think is real, even though dudes should not have been going through his stuff. But that was real. Can't deny that. That had to be real. I'd like to know where that place is personally.
it almost looks like that apartment complex. Remember, the apartment looked just like that. I remember that they were on an apartment where they could little footprints started showing up a bunch of housekeepers
Yeah,
in that one room.
that you know what? That might be that hotel. Wow, what do y'all think of that? Lady D Music, how are you doing? She said, okay, this one is spooky. Yeah. Yeah. Diane said, I'm sorry, this seems crazy. Shadow from where? It came from the I guess it would be the right. Boomer said, my vote is very elaborate hoax. How I don't know. I mean, it could be a hoax, but how would you explain the rock though? You can see the rock lift off and go right on the floor. Honolulu said, I'm usually very skeptical, but this made me feel a certain way. Yeah, same here. Mom and Pop said my gut is a hoax. Dolly said a hoax. Uh, yeah, great shadow. Yeah, because that looked like a shadow running. Um, you guarantee somebody was wearing a green suit. Denise said, "What's going to say hoax?" But until shadow, where was the shadow cast from? Right, and that's what I was trying to figure out. Where did because it didn't go to the other part of like when it came across the wall, it didn't join the other part of the wall where the housekeeper was. So it's just I don't know. Holly said these really rarely scare me, but there was something about this. Maybe it was very well edited and made, and if that is the case, bravo. They should make horror movies. Yes, hashtag Jody Dean. Um, yeah, that's just that's crazy. I mean, I'll leave that to you because a lot of you guys said it's true. It could be a hoax, it could be edited, but it was done really good. If it's a hoax, he did a great job of doing that one. We'll go to the next one.
Unleashed. A couple in West Virginia owns a little pet shop, and they
West
usually let
Virginia.
one of their older dogs wander around the place.
West Virginia, I'll tell you what, has a lot of history. I am looking forward to going back to West Virginia. My late dear friend Ghost Mafia had took us through West Virginia, and there was a lot that I want to see there, and I never got a chance. I want to see it again with him. May he rest in peace. But yeah, West Virginia.
But one morning when they come in to open up, something seems wrong. The dog isn't his usual happy self. Instead, he's curled up in his bed, trembling, and absolutely refuses to come out. The shop owners are worried and they check the security cameras to see what might have spooked the little dog. They find something truly bizarre. At around 11:30 p.m., the camera shows the little dog wandering aimlessly through the dark pet store. Suddenly, out of nowhere, something seems to actually launch the dog sideways, hard, almost as if he was kicked. Thankfully, the pup wasn't seriously hurt. But was this some weird freak occurrence? Or does the pet shop have a guest that no one can see?
Now, I wish they would have got rid of that spider web on that camera. That's the first thing that's wrong. Second, it did look like it got nudged. I mean, the dog.
Dogs wander around the place.
I
But
just gotta
one
see it
morning
one
when
more
they come in
time.
to open up, something seems wrong. The dog isn't his usual happy self. Instead, he's curled up in his bed, trembling.
Hello,
and
Paranormal
absolutely
Research. How
refuses
are
to
you?
come out. The shop owners are worried and they check the security cameras to see what might have spooked the little dog. They find something truly
Check this one out, babe.
bizarre.
See, look at the spider web. I wish they would have got rid of that. Watch.
At around 11:30 p.m., the camera shows the little dog wandering aimlessly through the dark pet store. Suddenly, out of nowhere, something seems to actually launch the dog sideways, hard, almost as if he was kicked. Thankfully, the pup wasn't seriously
Hey,
hurt.
little Patty.
But was this some weird freak occurrence? Or does the pet shop have a guest that no one can see? Next up, a guy named Angelo says that some seriously strange things have been happening in his house in Tenerife, one of the Canary Islands of Spain. Angelo says that one night his dog Nala started acting very weird, as if something had given her a serious scare. Curious and a little worried, they decide to check the security
That's what I was
footage.
saying.
What they find is downright chilling.
Dog is reacting to something. Ooh, it threw something at it.
In the video, little Nala seems upset by something off to the side of the room. Something that we can't see. Nala starts backing away, clearly frightened. Then, suddenly, something seems to violently yank the collar right off the
Oh,
dog's
yank the
neck.
collar.
Angelo posted follow-up videos to prove the footage wasn't fake. He showed that the clip came directly from his security camera, and he even demonstrated that Nala's collar is extremely difficult to remove. It doesn't just fall off.
Oh,
Angelo
the
says that
interview,
since
bro.
the incident, his poor little dog
Oh,
Nala
it took the
is a
collar
nervous
right
wreck.
off.
He says the dog refuses to stay alone and now insists on sleeping in their bedroom every night. As for Angelo, he's added 2 more cameras around his house because he thinks that whatever pulled that collar off is still there, and he plans to catch it on camera. It sees you. It seems that both children
Huh?
Go back on it.
Wait, what's wrong?
Angelo says that since the incident, his poor little dog Nala is a nervous wreck.
Edit version.
Extremely difficult to remove. It doesn't just fall off. Angelo says that since the incident, his poor little dog Nala is a nervous wreck. He says that
Yeah, I think that one was edited. Good catch. I didn't pay that no attention.
It's edited. Sorry, but it's edited.
Oh, Denise said, "Oh nope, house cleansing and watch out for kids."
I thought it was real too, but if you looked at the TV, you could see.
Yeah, it was
You'll
edited.
see the black
Um,
shadow move away from the dog as.
so yeah, you know what? I did not give him. I don't know why YouTube is taking wrenches off.
At
There.
first, I was gonna say, "Oh man, that's real as heck," but then I kept watching the TV screen, and as
Yeah,
they rip the collar off, you can see the blood. You know, the black, like it.
Right.
Nala's collar
Play
is
it again.
extremely difficult to remove. It doesn't just fall off. Angelo says that since the incident, his poor little dog Nala is a nervous wreck. He says the dog refuses to stay alone and now insists on sleeping in their bedroom every night.
I would need to see
As
a
for
follow-up
Angelo,
video.
he's added 2 more cameras around his house because he thinks that whatever pulled that collar off is still there, and he plans to catch it on camera. It sees you.
Mom Pop Paranormal says, "So I will say, have you ever seen an animal trying to get a collar off they don't like? They will move like that, and dog could have whipped it off." Yeah, and seeing my wife, you know, being in the animal field.
Did it go to where in the TV, if you really pay attention to it, right when he rips it off, you can see like how it black. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like.
Oh, so that's your hubby. Hey hubby, welcome to the chat. I gave you a blue wrench. So do me a favor. If you get a chance, put the link to your channel in so that everybody can come by and show you some love, fam. Please put your link in. And I'd like to get you up here too one day. Get you husband and wife together. And you both tell your story. Love to have you both. So we're going to go ahead and continue this.
Seems that both children and adults have long found the animatronic robots at Chuck E. Cheese pizza restaurants to be a bit nightmare-inducing.
Chuck E. Cheese.
In fact, the creepy robots are so unsettling that they were the primary influence behind the popular horror game Five Nights at Freddy's. So, a woman named Gina visited a Chuck E. Cheese restaurant with her child. When the show ends and the animatronics shut down, she decides to take a peek behind the curtain to film the inanimate robots. Instead, she catches something down.
It's an animatronic.
Got a glitch in the system.
Now, of course, this could have just been some coincidental glitch in the
Fallen
robot's
Angel, how
programming.
you doing?
But it bears mentioning that the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics have no facial recognition sensors, no motion sensors, and nothing else that can make them intentionally turn to look at someone. But in this case, it almost seems to stare right into Gina's soul. The Fall of Hood House. Noah says that he used to live in a 130.
I don't know about that one. That could be just
Glitch.
a glitch.
But it's creepy. Just those old mechanics Chronic.
Yeah.
They're creepy, man. That's like a nightmare for children.
Yes, it is.
8-year-old haunted house in Lancaster, South Carolina. Shortly after moving into the house, Noah started to hear strange, unexplained tapping from the bottom of the stairs.
Now, I think I know this house. I think this is the house that John was supposed to go and investigate. Remember, he was supposed to go to Carolina. I think this is the house that he was supposed to go and investigate.
Is-
I think so. I'm gonna continue this. And John said no.
Hello? If you can hear me, please stop. Why are you going faster? Oh, no. This is more or less really creepy, like late at night when it happens. During the day, I can walk down here and it's like, okay, it's creepy during the day too. Calm down, girl.
Noah says that the old house was previously inhabited by the Hood family, who all met a tragic fate inside the home.
Judson Hood, the original homeowner of the house, built in 1887. So I went on Ancestry, I go and pay the $19.99 whatever fee it was, and I get all of this.
Yeah, Jim just brought up a good point. Maybe it's an old radiator.
You know those old radiators? They're hooked to the floor, up against the wall from the old houses back in the day. And then when it kicks on, it.
Yeah, see, little Patty says sounds like a radiator. You might have hit the nail right on the head.
Kitty, we had something like that in the house that we lived in.
Yeah, that goes to show how poor you was.
I was poor.
We were poor too. We were so poor. Somebody put out a cigarette in the house. My mom came out and said, "Who turned off the heat?" I'm sorry, that was bad.
Dude's family tree information, but pretty much this document up here talks about Judson Hood's death. As it would turn out, Judson was not the only one that died in this house. In fact, every single family member died. Mary Pogue Hood, his wife.
Even weirder, Noah finds out that Mary Hood passed away on the exact spot where he often hears the creepy, unexplained tapping.
So all that
Hey, don't let Jen get a big head, honestly. She knows she's smart. You are.
I like to rule things out before you go into, oh my God, it's haunted. You know what I'm saying?
That's why when we go out and we do like spirit box sessions, I'm the goofy one. She's the serious one. And I think that's why we click so good. They say opposites attract. I'm tall, you short. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because it's
talking
daytime and the nighttime. So it just, to me, it sounds like something natural, like home naturally.
Right.
That they're not investigating to see if it's coming from certain areas. Because that is an old home. Like old water heaters, old furnaces. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Old mother-in-laws. They sound like that too sometimes.
sounds that you hear in the previous videos mostly occurred right here at the bottom of the stairs, and that turns out to be the location where Mary fell down the stairs, was immobilized, and then eventually died.
As the weeks wear on, Noah starts to get a bit accustomed to the ghost that he believes to be Mary Hood. He even becomes a bit annoyed by the nightly tapping.
Mary. Mary girl. Ooh, I'm covered in goosebumps. Mary, I know you just died 106 years ago. Give it up, Mary. Cut it out. Come on, Mary, for real. You done said your fucking piece 106 times. Die. Go to the grave.
What a
Now, speaking to a spirit like that, that's very disrespectful for one thing. That's very rude and disrespectful. If I had met this person, I would have told him. I would have told him, you don't disrespect them. And I tell people this all the time when you talk to spirits, treat them as if they were people because they were at one place or time. So you treat them the same way as if they were alive. You know, that was just very, very disrespectful how he's speaking to her.
Apparently, the spirit in his home took that personally. The haunting becomes more intense.
I take it
as one
personally
night
too.
while Noah has some friends over, the bizarre tapping not only comes from the base of the stairs, but also from the actual walls of the house's second floor.
This hasn't happened in so long. Hello?
Don't do that. No, I ain't kidding. I will leave right now.
Oh my god, look. Please stop.
No, you stop. No, stop.
Noah's friends are not quite as used to the haunted house as he is, and one of them has a physical reaction.
Bailey.
No. I couldn't help it.
Bailey.
Anymore. That's all that matters.
Feet on the floor.
But this is when things start to happen that even make Noah's blood run cold.
What's up, girl? Are you trying to say something? Or are you just trying to keep annoying me?
This is so.
And now the haunting seems to get serious and downright dangerous.
Now the reason why, if this is getting serious,
really hot,
then this, but he brought it on himself by disrespecting her.
He brought
You know, so he brought all this stuff on himself.
Because Noah's front porch inexplicably just catches fire.
I heard somebody banging. I'm like, what the f?
I did too. I literally went inside. I said, Noah.
Tonight, a Queen City News exclusive. A group of roommates in Lancaster County are looking for a hero they say saved their lives. Their home caught on fire without them knowing early yesterday morning. They tell our South Carolina Bureau Chief Shakira Speaks a mysterious Good Samaritan called 911 just in the nick of time.
Those are words you never want to hear, and the roommates say if it weren't for someone driving by, they would have never heard those words either. Homeowner Noah Heaton says it was a normal night for him and his roommates as they were all preparing for bed, but they weren't prepared for what would happen next.
I woke up at about 1 a.m. with my roommates yelling at me, thinking someone's breaking in the front door.
The sounds they heard were from the Lancaster County Fire Department urging them to get out of the house. So barefoot and in pajamas, they got outside, only to see firefighters already tackling the fire on the second story.
And that's when I saw our hammock and outdoor rug up in flames.
This is left after the fire. Heaton says officials still don't know the cause.
Love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I really am so glad we're okay. That's right.
Each roommate attributes their luck to guardian angels.
So by now, Noah has had about enough of the old haunted house and the ghost of Mary Hood. He just sells the home and moves out. But that's not the end of this story. Because you see, almost exactly 1 year after Noah sold the house, a mysterious raging fire started in the home and it was completely destroyed.
You guys, I'm still in shock that this house burnt to the ground after 3 years of my blood, sweat, tears, and literally my entire bank account poured into this house. For it to burn a year later was insane to me.
Now, regarding the second fire that resulted in the total devastation, again, I had moved out, so I don't know much detail about the fire
just
other
sell the
than
home to
the family
me.
was in the home when it started, and guess what time it started?
It could have been
3
wired.
a.m.
Thankfully, the family of 4 who were now living in the house made it out without any injuries. Now, after researching this fire, I can confirm that weirdly enough, the fire department does say that it started right around 3 a.m., just as Noah said. And the local fire chief says that the cause of the fire is currently unknown.
See, I still feel that he brought that on himself. When you disrespect spirits,
I say faulty wiring.
you know, like they say, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Thank you, Christina. Bad wiring problem, electrical
Right,
wiring
but
problem.
right, arson.
On the front porch at first. with a cord out there, you know what I'm saying? Or something, and then
Yeah,
in
but
the house,
but I still feel that this is real. That it was some paranormal stuff going on in that house. But he disrespected her. So of course she's gonna lash back.
But why would it lash out of new people? He wasn't living there anymore. That doesn't make any sense.
Because he did it anyway. No, there's new people there or not. He had already opened up a Pandora's box.
Years later, that doesn't make any
I mean,
sense.
technically, you would think that he would follow them wherever they go.
But this happened years after he had already moved out. If they wanted to do it for revenge, they would have done it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right around that time. Why they wait years later? It's fault. I say faulty wiring. It's an old house.
Well, y'all let me know what you think. We debate like this all the time, so that's why we like sharing this with you. Let me know what you think, and tell me in the comments below also.
Said it was arson.
Right. Oh, I'm quite sure it was arson, maybe bad wiring.
It was either bad wiring or arson, one of the two.
But it's still crazy.
Shadow in the snapshot. A young woman named Keeney says that while on a trip to Mexico, she took a photo of her 3 friends with a disposable camera. When she had her photos developed, she was shocked to see a mysterious extra person in the background.
He said, I'll have paranormal research, but I tell him to follow me. No.
Now, at first, many people who saw Keeney's photo said that the dark figure in the background was simply a shadow from one of the girls, or possibly Keeney's own reflection as she took the picture. But then people began to brighten the image a bit.
Oh, that's a
and
fake.
Saw this. The extra figure in the photo seems to have a ghastly face.
Is that Ozzy Osbourne?
That's funny. I think that's just what they call
It's matrixing.
it's matrixing.
But it still look like Ozzy Osbourne. I'm just saying.
It doesn't look like a shadow, and it certainly doesn't look like Keeney's reflection. So just who or what is this? You decide.
But the other two standing up.
Scary videos. Now, this is the place for all the videos that are kind of scary at first, but then just become a little weird or goofy. Mostly just goofy. So first up, a man looks into his hallway and in the shadows, he sees a cat just laying there and staring at him. But he doesn't have a cat.
Who's fucking? I don't have a cat. Come here, kitty, kitty. Oh my God! That's my shoe.
Now,
That was his shoes.
I thought that was a cat too, so maybe I'm blind. Anyway, next up, some guys witness a real zombie attack on their car.
Oh, hey, dude. You're all good. Hey, you're gonna have to get out of the car, sir. Wait.
Get him out, lying down.
He's thrashing his car. The car. He's thrashing the car.
I don't want anyone to get into the car. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you call that guy a zombie, but he definitely was exposed to some kind of strange chemicals that changed him into that.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
But the fun.
See, this is why you should never mess with meth. Prime example right there.
Funniest thing about this YouTube video are the comments, like 28 beers later, and the Hills have DUIs, and my favorite, he still has PTSD from the Civil War. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back again next time. Yeah, who?
Okay. What do y'all think of those?
Wow. He's probably high on something.
GSC. I don't know. Those are pretty good though. Better list than what he had the last time. Um, but that house though, if you go, and I'm quite sure there's a lot of paranormal investigators here who would agree with me when I say that when you go to a location and you're doing a spirit box session, you want to treat, you know, the spirits with respect. Like I myself and my wife, we always introduce ourselves when we tell them we mean no disrespect to you.
Well, first you pray. Gotta,
Yeah.
protection first.
Oh yeah, but we let them know that we mean no disrespect. We would just like to talk to you. Do you mind us being here? And just remember and keep this in mind. Whatever you were in life, you're gonna be the same way in death. So if you're really nice and appreciative in life, you're gonna be the exact same way in death. If you're mean and nasty in life, you're gonna be the same way in death. It doesn't change. The only thing that changes is your environment. you know. So always treat the spirits with kindness, no matter what. But the house, I feel that there was some paranormal stuff going on, and the house caught on fire, whether it was through arson or whether it was, through bad wiring. Uh, but the house is no more. That doesn't mean that land right there is not haunted, because the spirit is still going to remain in its spot, whether there's a house there or not. Once you build a house there, it just welcomes them back. That's my feel on it. Hannity said that house thing was definitely weird. Yeah, it was. Yes, absolutely. Always treat them with respect. I do that to the living and the dead. Yes, just treat each other. Even and you're right. Even with the living, treat each other with love and respect. And believe me, you go a long ways. You really would. Um, and But yeah, that was not bad. That was not bad at all. Um, I was gonna do a panel tonight, but Jen is getting tired, and I gotta work a half a day tomorrow. So
All night.
yeah, and Jen's been up all night because of our son Manny. So I'm unfortunately going to bring this one to a close. But before I go, I just want y'all to do me a favor. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I really hope you did. I was going to do a panel, but we got to turn it in for the night. Now, there's a chance that I may go live again sometime this week. And it may be, right, tomorrow's Monday. I was thinking about doing an afternoon live, because I'm working half a day tomorrow. And I could go live for about a couple hours tomorrow afternoon, you know. So if anybody's gonna be around, love to have you. Huge shout out to my members. Kelly, love you. Thank you so much. I want to thank Hauntingly Beautiful Adventures for being here and her wonderful husband. Make sure you go by, check them out. Hooking Good Creation with Tina. How are you doing? And let me acknowledge you.
Acknowledge me.
And Pam Sign.
Acknowledge me.
I'm sorry, Boomer.
But
we were going to do a panel, but
yeah, I was gonna do a panel.
Pills
and
all night,
yeah, because Manny's been keeping her up. Manny gets up now at like 3:30 in the morning.
He gets up. Last night he got up at 1. He got up at 4. He got up at 6 and stayed up.
And a lot of you, if you didn't know, we have 3 boys with special needs. Manny has been having a lot of medical issues, and so the medications that he's on, we have to give him at specific times. But Manny now, he gets up real early and he can't go back to sleep. And you know what? Before I go, I will do a short panel. So what I'm gonna do, let me get this. Yeah, Jen's gonna go to bed, and let me grab what was it at again?
Good night, everyone. Much love.
Yeah, Jen's gonna go to bed, And I'll be upset, babe. So, oops, not that. Put that back. Give me 1 second here. Let me go here. Do this. 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 Okay. Go here. And give me 1 second. I am so sorry. And go back here. Here. Do-do-do. Where are you? Okay. 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 There we go. Now, Boomer sent you a link, and I did the same with Christina and Mama Rock. If you are still here, Boomer said go to bed. Um, I will shortly. I'm probably gonna shut it down after about a half hour, perhaps. But I want to welcome Hanali again because I've watched her videos, and you guys, as a matter of fact, I want, since she did not do this, I'm going to do this for her. Let me move this. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Oh, wait a minute. That's not it. That's not what I want. Give me here. Okay, this is what I want.
Bro, you did not have to do that.
Oh, it's all good.
You put in your time, man. There's no overtime here, bro.
This is Hauntedly Beautiful's channel. I want y'all to go by and check it out. Mama Rock said, I'm here, but I had my washing machine flooded. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh shit. Hang on. Damn it. I pulled a Janice.
You know what? Paranormal research? Yes, you can. Let me see. How can I do this? I'm gonna put this link in. Oh, wait a minute, that's not it.
Man, my hair is getting too long with me, man. I'm gonna have to take out a loan and go to a barber. I can't cut my own hair anymore.
Paranormal research. Do you have X by any chance, so I can DM you the link? If you have X, I can send that to you. I'm almost ready to become a caregiver. Okay. Are you? Hey, congratulations. And you know what, Jason? I forgot to acknowledge you.
Acknowledge me.
Now, you have been.
That's good work, too. My niece was doing that for a while.
K-Dog, how are you doing?
Acknowledge me.
So I'm trying to see how can I, let me see. Let me go to your channel. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put your channel link in also.
Matt Betty. on X, Eddie. Paranormal Research Unit is Matt Beckman on X.
What was it again? Oh, it's on what?
On X, it's Matt Benton, all one word.
Okay, so
you just put it in the chat.
Okay, so let me.
Let me explain what was going on. As soon as the girls got there, right? Somebody was coming through. What I got the name. Oh fuck! I deleted it. Meredith something Heckle or Henkel, or something like that. And I assume that's who was coming through, giving me this information. But they started yapping at me. The minute they started showing the girls coming to the house or whatever it was, I was busy. I was ignoring it because I was busy trying to type in here about the knockings possibly being either the heater or the furnace or something like that. So I was ignoring it, and then when they started talking about the fire, I heard loud and clear arson. The first attempt was to validate this so-called haunting thing. They wanted to make it look like while they were asleep, I heard lit candle, and I heard arson. So then the second story came out, and that was a separate issue. It had nothing to do with this so-called haunting or anything. What they told me was it was arson for insurance purposes.
Right.
So that's what I was trying to explain in the chat. This was all coming to me at the moment you guys were discussing that.
Okay, I got you now.
So, and the only name I got was Meredith Beckel or Finkel or something like that. I don't know. Hinkle. I think it was Hinkle. But yeah, so I'm like, well, I'm getting a person's name, and I Googled it, and the only name close to it that came up was a obituary of somebody, but I didn't think that was related. But I started. They said the name one time, and after that, it was just a barrage of the word arson kept coming up constantly. And then at the end, it says insurance, insurance, insurance. And I'm like, okay, so the complete burnout, the last fire, I'm going back and forth to verify, to validate. I'm saying, all right, so you're saying the last fire was an insurance fraud scam, and they came back with a resounding yes. So, given the fact that, it makes sense because given the fact that at that time nobody was in the house, right? There was no casualties or anything on that fire. It was in a total complete burnout.
Right.
And they're showing me a picture of somebody sticking a penny in a not circuit, but the old style fuse box.
Oh, like
he started showing me an image of somebody putting a penny in the fuse box.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one way that's one form of arson that is not always detectable, because the copper in the penny at that extreme heat can melt and become, it would take a deep dive into it to discover what it was.
Okay.
So people were on the things when they mentioned. I've seen a lot of people mention electrical fire. Yes, most likely the last one was due to electrical fire, but it was because the electrical system was tampered with to cause that fire.
Got you.
I've seen it happen. So I had a friend whose dad used to own all kinds of properties throughout the city of Ithaca. He would do that. on a fucking annual, it was almost every year. He'd have a place that was getting run down. He didn't want to fix it up. So what he would do is that very trick and burn the place down and just collect insurance on them rather than fixing them up. He's done it to like 5, 6 properties that I know of. So that's a little trick they've done. And then they just write it off on the insurance, accidental fire due to electrical issues or whatever. But
Hey,
it's technically arson.
Hey Matt, I put the Zoom link in the chat right there. If you can snag that as soon as you grab that, I'm gonna take it off. I just I'm following you now, finally, on X.
That sucks.
So yeah, that's the Zoom right there.
Would the drainage hose pop out or something? Yeah.
Huh?
I was asking Janice about her flood, if it was the drainage hose popped out of the drain or something, or
Oh,
the washer overflowed or what? If it's not draining properly, it could overflow too.
oh yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't cause any
Yeah,
damage.
Beth just put his. Oh, never mind.
That's the Zoom.
Yeah, that's what the Zoom.
Yeah, I already put the Zoom right there.
Yeah, we already got the Zoom in there. Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as I see that, and as soon as he grabs that, I'm gonna take it off. Thank you, Beth.
Oh, is that Christina up here? I didn't even notice.
Yes, hi. I sent you the recording on X.
Okay.
I run my audio recorder every once in a while just to run it. I start running it and I go in my room.
It's not that D60 thing, is it?
Huh?
What kind of recorder you use for it?
This one is just the recorder on my phone.
Oh, okay.
No. It's an audio. Yeah, I have an app that
Right.
runs a recorder.
On mine, yeah.
And so it's just a recorder. So I run it every once in a while, and usually I get shit. But this time I got the weirdest noises. I never heard these noises. It kind of sounds like somebody's like whistling or like trying to blow into the microphone or something. Like, it's so strange. And I wasn't in the room. And it happened a few times in that recording, and I'm like, what is this? As I'm
Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Thanks, Beth.
Because there was something strange going on in your kitchen.
Yeah, there's something strange in the neighborhood. So instead of calling the Ghostbusters, I figure I'd send it to Boomer.
Oh, okay. I'm better than the Ghostbusters anyway.
Hey Beth, yeah, that's one of our 3 rescue cats that you've seen underneath. We have a bunch of cat towers for the cats. Popeye. So, what did you think of that one from Nuke? Little Patty says, Jason, I see that too. But what I see was underneath the stairs. Yeah, that was our cat, Kubota. And here's Matt coming right up.
Matt!
Matt!
Turning on audio.
Hey,
There we
Matt,
go.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're sideways, so
He's sideways.
That's weird. It usually flips for you when you're on a phone.
Don't he look a lot like John?
Yes, I was gonna say. I almost thought you was my friend John Doherty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the storm
That's funny.
chasing guy. You and him
Okay.
could pass for each other.
Well, we might have the same amount of adrenaline feel. Like we both want that adrenaline. It sounds
Yeah.
like.
Yes, because he started off in the paranormal and now he's a storm chaser.
Interesting.
How
That's where
you
I'm headed
doing?
next. Just
Really?
kidding.
First of all, it's really nice to meet you. Really
Nice to
is.
meet you too.
You know,
Nice to
and
meet you.
I wanted to get you and your missus on here one day, and that way spend the whole time talk about you and her and what
Oh,
y'all do,
okay.
talk about your channel, you know, because I've been watching. I don't want you to think I'm a, a
Oh
voyeur.
no.
I'm not
No,
watching.
that's fine.
This
Are
is my
you sure
son
you're not a
Tony.
stalker, Eddie?
I'm not trying to be, but I play one on TV. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, speaking of stalkers, this is my son Tony.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Tony.
He is he's I have three boys with special needs. He's
Yeah.
one of them. And then our son
Okay.
Manny's in bed and our son Cody. And we normally take them with us too when we go out, we go to cemeteries. We don't take them to any place that's going to cause any danger,
Yeah.
and all our stuff is done during the day, you know. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, they are what I call they want to be paranormal investigators, and I always tell people this, especially in the special needs community, you can be anything you want to be in life. Don't just dream about it, but be about it.
Exactly. I'm
And so
100% for that. Be a
yes,
dreamer. Be a
yes,
dreamer.
yeah, and so that's what I try to lead by example, and so that's why they're learning the spirit box and everything. But how was your night?
Well, it's day over here. I'm in the Philippines. I'm currently deployed. I'm in the Marine Corps, so
Oh, really?
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
I'll
well,
be
man, God
I'll be
bless you.
back in October.
Yes, that's what your wife was telling us. That's why
Yeah.
she. Okay, that makes sense now. Um,
Yes.
how long have you been enlisted?
Almost 4 years because I'm about to get out.
Really, you're
So
gonna have a nice GI Bill. I tell you that.
yeah, yeah. I get out. I get out this December. So
Oh, congratulations, Abyss Paranormal. Hi, welcome to the show.
Acknowledge me.
Um, there's a lot of questions I want to ask you, but I really want to wait until I can get you both on here,
okay.
because I want to be fair about it. But right now, I don't want you to leave. I want you to, because that's how we welcome everyone, and
Oh yeah.
we at the same time we try to get you further than where you are now, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's people that I know in big places, and all I gotta do is show them your stuff, and just let it take off from there. You guys do some good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I've
you.
been binge watching. I've commented on one of the videos, but I didn't comment on the other ones because we have a 65-inch TV here, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
my wife and the boys was like, "Dad, can we watch instead of sitting here on the computer?" So I was like, "You know what? Let me put it on the TV." And so we've been binge watching.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and we like what you guys bring to the table. You
Oh,
know,
thank you.
so you guys do some really good work. I just want to put that out there. Everyday Treasures, how are you doing, sir?
Acknowledge me.
Are you able to see chat on this thing, or do you have to let me see?
You're on if you're on your cell phone, you
Okay.
can go to your recent apps and open up YouTube. That'll just disable your camera for the Zoom, but you should still be able to stay on Zoom.
No,
Okay.
So
Honestly,
you can flip
actually,
back and forth between the two if you want to see chat.
yeah, I got a backstep.
So what
I was watching Hauntedly, your wife's channel. We were binge watching,
Yeah.
but
So-
now we're gonna be switching to yours too.
She
is Hauntingly? Are you both on the Hauntingly channel, or do you have two separate ones?
You froze up. See, we asked the wrong question. You made the man freeze.
I I just subscribed to Hauntingly, but they have he has a separate channel as well, right?
And I put his channel in the link.
Oh,
I
yeah.
put his channel in here. There you are. Even though you're sideways, that's okay. We can
Back
still
again.
see you. And you just tell them that's because you got it like that. Let me see. Is this?
He still froze on my end.
Is he? He's fine on mine.
Hmm. No, now he just got booted off.
Oh, wait a minute.
So
Yeah. Yep. He's gone.
okay, Hauntingly Beautiful. I got that one, and his is.
Let me see. Where's? I thought
I know it was Paranormal something. I can't find. There it is. All right, Paranormal Research Unit. Okay, there we go. I found it. Go to channel. Excuse me. Subscribe. All right.
There. Now, got them both.
Oh, he has two channels.
Oh, sorry. All right, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to sign into this Wi-Fi because I'm using my regular signal at the moment, so it's being showing some issues. So,
Oh no,
yeah, it happens.
What time is it where you are?
It's currently 10:42 in the morning.
Yeah, they're 12 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, because at one time we thought about moving to the Philippines. That's a 22-hour flight.
Yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't like it.
Well, the cost. I tell you what, the cost of living there, though. Put it like this:
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yes, because if you had a $20 bill, that's like having $100.
That's a month's rent.
Yeah, but the problem is, Eddie, you have to go there with a lot of money because you can't make money down there in the Philippines. It's hard.
Yeah,
it is. I have heard about that. Yeah. It
So
is
you
harder.
have to, own a hotel or something like that. You got to go there, buy a hotel, and run it. That's how you're gonna make money.
Yeah, they put us in some decently nice hotels out here. So like that's like the best areas actually that I've been in the Philippines. There's one area I can't really talk about where I'm at, but there's some areas that are like pretty run down. Like it looks like a third world country in certain parts. So
Yeah. Oh, I
it's almost the same as Panama, I think. Panama is kind of like that. You got your areas where it looks like a third world, but then you got the better, more developed areas as well.
Hauntedly, what is your name instead of me calling you Hauntedly?
Her name's Helena.
Elena?
Helena Benny. Yeah.
Oh, you are so wonderful. Thank you so much for becoming part of the family. Thank you so much. Man.
I wish I could see her comments. I would respond back to what she said.
Too. Pam, thank you so much for being as a matter of fact, members, I'm letting you know right now, I'm gonna be doing another video, but the video is gonna be for members only. So I want to let you know that right now. I gotta give a shout out to Christina and Son because the fact of when it came to doing members only, Jenn was watching a couple of Christina's videos and she was telling me they're members only videos. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should start doing that too. And before I put them out to everybody else, let the members watch them first. And
Oh yeah, I usually always do that. Like the members get the first view, like if I'm ahead in videos. Then they get the first view. It's usually a week ahead. I have a few things that only members can view because you can't put it on YouTube and monetize it. So anything that you can't monetize on YouTube, you can put on members only for just your members. So I have a few things like that on members only. Yeah.
Is it like OnlyFans? No, I'm joking, Christina.
No, it was kind of like EVPs of like the spirits saying nasty things or cursing, or sometimes they would have the AI draw like really like nasty pictures and stuff. So I would put that on members only, those sessions.
I should put my best EVPs on OnlyFans.
I bet you this.
I lost all my best.
Voices of the Dead. You ready?
He
Sorry, no
can't
news
see
here,
chat,
but
Mikey.
Everyday Treasure said, I've been watching Harley Beautiful Adventures and Hubby for a minute now. For only a minute? Wow. He's only been watching you for 1 minute. No, I'm joking, honey. I'm joking. I know it's been longer than that. 1 minute's not long enough.
So I was saying earlier before I got cut off, yeah, so she has her own channel. She does vlogs and episodes. Uh she has, when it comes to paranormal, she is like the bigger believer in everything. I'm more skeptical about everything. So on my channel, I present the things that a little bit differently. I also don't use certain devices.
Right.
Because I'm not a big fan of them. Like, I don't like the apps. I don't like the cat balls. I don't like the SLS camera. I don't like.
I'm with you on that.
And but when it comes to collabing with other YouTubers that use them and all that, I let them do you. And same with my wife. I let her do her stuff.
Right.
So Paranormal Research Unit, whenever we're doing like a full team thing,
Mm-hmm.
we have those strict kind of rules. And actually, I don't know, since you seem like you watch her stuff mainly, we actually have a documentary out right now on Prime Video called
Okay.
and also YouTube Movies and Google Play, all those places, and it's called Evil on Earth, which I spent 7 years investigating that location.
Oh, I think I came across that on Prime.
Yes, so
Sounds
that's our
familiar.
newest documentary.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
I recommend it. I'm actually, I put a lot of work into it. It took me a year and 3 months of editing it. And for the
Wow.
skeptics out there, I edited that entire film live for my YouTube members, the entire film. I made 155 episodes of me editing that film.
Wow. That's great. And see, I love the fact that you are a skeptic.
I'm a believer, but also very skeptical about what's captured. So.
Exactly.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I don't use a lot of apps, because I really don't believe in a lot of them. Because you gotta remember, apps are man-made. Okay. But
It's
there are
more that it's randomly generated when it comes to the words. And you can test that out at your own home. You can ask no questions at all, and you're going to get the same things coming through.
Can somebody type the title of that in the chat? I want to search for it.
Evil Unearthed.
Evil Unearthed.
Yes.
Yep.
Not on Earth, because there's a lot of evil on Earth, but you want evil unearthed.
Yes, Evil Unearthed, and it's on the Monroe House in Hartford City, Indiana. We find some crazy stuff. When it comes to, this is the best paranormal story I've ever come across. When it comes to me, it's insane what was captured. When it comes to its rituals that took place there, human remains found, all that inside. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It feels like a horror movie, but it's real, which is really, that's actually the tagline of this film. A true horror documentary is what this is.
See,
So it's pretty cool.
That's what made you and your wife click. And that's what makes y'all both unique, because the way you do things, both of you. That's like I am my wife. My wife is the serious one. I goof around a lot, and you would notice that on a lot of on our videos, but at the same time, we're both there for one thing. We're seekers, we want, we're trying to explore the unknown. And one of the reasons why I like doing spirit box sessions is because years ago, when I was married to my first wife, she passed away having my oldest son. And I never got closure. And
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you. In 1985, and this was in 84. In 1985, I met Ed and Lorraine Warren. And
really?
Yeah, and I didn't believe in the paranormal. I didn't believe in ghosts and none of that stuff. But the night that my wife died, I want to say it was 2 nights later, I seen her at the foot of my bed. And I thought maybe it's because I was laying in bed, I was asleep, and I just so happened to look, and there she was, And so I really didn't think nothing of it. And so I'm thinking that this was my mind's playing tricks with me. It took another night for me to see it again, you know. And mind you, when she died June the 29th, 1984. I want to say it was June 31st. Was it 31st of June? I think it was. I had to pick out her dress for her casket and everything. And that day I couldn't pick one out. I just told my sister, just whatever you give her, I really don't want to do that. I'm not when the pastor says till death do us part, that really plays
Yes.
with your heart. And so for
Yeah.
me to pick out something for my wife that I'm never gonna see her again, for me that was unheard of. So
I'm
I told
sorry.
her, just, oh no, it's the cycle of life. You know what I'm saying? And later on down the road, I found out why that happened. But she basically had a choice. She either her live and my son was to die, or she died and my son can live. She had a
Damn.
choice. One of them had to go. One of them had to go. I didn't know that till afterwards. That's another story for another time. But anyway, I didn't see what my wife or my sister picked out or nothing. But that night that I seen her, that the second time, she was at the foot of my bed and she was wearing this purple dress. And she was telling me, you need to let me go to the other side. I love you. And I seen her as plain as day. And I ran downstairs. My brother, my one sister was downstairs. I was like, Brenda was just in my her name was Brenda. I said, Brenda was just in my room. And they was like, you're sleeping. Nobody's here. I was like, no, she was just in my room. And my mind was playing tricks with me. So to make a long story short, they had the wake service. I go there before everybody else. And I go to look inside the casket, and my wife was there, laying there in a purple dress. I didn't see what my sister picked out. And
Yeah.
it freaked me out. I couldn't stay. Instead, I didn't cry. I was curious. So I went home. Everybody started arriving there. I told them I had to leave. One of the things I don't like to do is after service, go have dinner and you talk about what you used to do and all that stuff. I didn't want to do none of that. I went home and I sat there in my living room, just sat there and quiet. And then something just told me to turn the TV on. I turned the TV on and I heard this white noise. And then I heard people talking in the white noise. And I thought this was back in the day when you didn't have really cable. You had UHF or VHF, and that's it. And I was trying to watch something on UHF, and you can
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
channel
Yeah.
in real good, so you gotta keep playing around with it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I kept hearing voices and no channel was coming in. So I'm figuring to myself, yeah, this is just because a channel's trying to come in, but it can't come in. And I let it go. As a week, I make that a year goes by. I'm working at this hotel. I'm working room service, and I see that there's a seminar with Ed and Lorraine Warren. I didn't know
Yeah.
who these people were. Okay. And it said paranormal conversation. So I'm like, paranormal, that means ghost, and I'm laughing and everything, why is these people coming out here talking about ghosts? So anyway, I listened in on the seminar. They had over 300 something people there, you know, in this ballroom. And I had to go in and bring waters. So, and she was talking about someone, who had passed away and how they had seen their spouse. And it
Yeah.
caught my attention because I was in that same situation. And the lady was talking about her husband, how she's seen him. And so they're telling the story and all this. I had to wait till everything was done so I can help clean the hall. But once everybody was leaving and Ed and Lorraine was packing their stuff, I walked over and said, "Excuse me, I work here in a hotel. I work room service. I was wondering, by any chance, if I could just have a word with you." And Lorraine was like, "Sure, have a seat." So I sat on the chair and she sat next to me. And her husband was like, "How am I going to get the rest of the stuff?" So I'm sitting there, I'm like, "I don't want you to think I'm tripping or anything, but um, my wife recently passed away. It's been a year now." And there was a time, though, a couple days after she passed away, that I thought I seen her at the foot of my bed. And I seen her twice. I said the second time I seen her, she told me I had to let her transcend to the other side. And I was like, "What does that mean?" And she was like, "Well, you probably did see her, and she probably wanted you to let her go. She wanted you to carry on your life." I'm like, "That's it?" And she was like, "Well, there is more, but and so she was telling me, about, spirits and how, and what they do, the contact. And I was like, okay, so, it didn't open my eyes then, though, still, because I'm thinking, well, these people, that was no help. I could have learned all that on my own. But it was that night, though, when I went home and I'm watching the TV, and I had the TV on perfectly clear. And I'm watching this channel, Big Chuck Little John, I think it was. And the TV, all of a sudden, the picture went out, and it was all snow. And then I heard the voice saying, "I need to go to the other side." It was my wife's voice. But this time it was coming from the TV. And then another voice that came through that said, "Let her go. Let her go." And I'm like, "Am I tripping?" And I told my parents, called them and told them what I was hearing. They had called and had me sent into a mental hospital. That they told them I had a nervous breakdown because my wife passed away, having my son, da da da. And well, I went to the hospital, and I just couldn't shake it out of my head because I'm like, and I still hear a voice to this day. Every now and then, I can still hear her, you know. But it started opening my eyes because then I went and got books on the paranormal at the library, and I started reading about it and then listening to other stories from other people. And then I met a woman who said she was a clairvoyant. Now, I don't really believe in a lot of those, but this lady knew things that I never even told her. And she said, "I could tell that you're troubled about something." And she was like, "You just recently had a death." And then she talked about my wife. And she said, "She's telling you to let her go so that you can keep living your life." And it blew my mind.
Wow.
And then she was like, "Your wife was so young." And she said, "Your wife was given a choice." And that's when she told me that, that's when I went and talked to her doctor, Dr. Lyle, and asked him about my wife. And he told me, well, they gave her a choice. I didn't tell her none of that. And so that's when I knew the paranormal was real. And so then I went home and I'm hearing the right noise, and I'm like, well, maybe these aren't people that's trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
And even though my family thought I was tripping and stuff like that, and I was telling them I could hear these people, like I said, black people, a lot of black people don't believe in this stuff. But I went and bought a transistor radio just so I could scroll it up and down so I could hear the white noise. And I started going to cemeteries. And then people was coming through. And I've been doing spirit boxes ever since. As time progressed, I met my wife now, Jenn, in 1997. We got married in 1998. Jenn is a little bit of an empath. Okay. And she takes the paranormal very seriously. When we go to do spirit box sessions, it's very serious. Even though I calm her a little bit, we take it serious, and so that's the only thing we really do. We haven't really went to any haunted places or anything like that, but that's why I said opposites really do attract, and that's why I was so glad to hear that you and your wife, you guys were meant to be. My grandmother told me that me and Jim was meant to be, and I'm so glad I met you, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
I just wanted to
One
share
second.
that. I know it was long-winded. I'm sorry. I know it was long.
My alarm went off and it like made all the volume like go super low, so I'm barely hearing you right now. So I want to exit out and come back in real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Nobody needs to know he just made 6% of 299.
I was going to tell him before he jumped out, if he just turns on and off the volume button on Zoom, it will fix it. That happens to me a lot of times. When somebody calls you or a notification goes off, the sound goes down.
And Joseph Moore, thank you so much for being here. And you know what? I meant to Joseph. Let me do that. There we go. I am so sorry, Joseph. Thank you for being here. And let me acknowledge you.
Acknowledge me.
See, I never heard of Big Chuck Little John. What's that about?
Because me being from Ohio, there was a show on TV. It used to come on every Friday called the Big Chuck and Little John Show. It was kind of like, what they did was they have skits, but after the skits, they would show a movie.
Okay.
So in between the movie, they would have skits. They would read
So
letters.
it's on a local network there?
Yeah, it was on TV8 in Cleveland.
Okay.
And they were on for years. They had that show and Ghoulardi. As a matter of fact, Tim Conway got his start on the Ghoulardi show before he became real big.
Really?
Yeah, Tim Conway. Because Tim Conway's from Cleveland. And so if you was to go on here and look up Big Chuck and Little John, you would see what I mean. You would see the show. And they went off the air finally in, I want to say 2010, 2011. But I used to love their show. They always came on at night. Welcome back, Matt.
Sorry. Like your volume went so low, I was still understand what you're saying, but it was extremely low. So I just like restarted, and now it's good. So
I'm so sorry.
it's the alarm that did that. I have an alarm because I had to leave in like 20 minutes. So that was the alarm for me to wake up. I was already awake earlier, so.
So yeah, I didn't mean to give a long. It's hard to dice it down to real make it a long story short when I don't tell you the whole thing, because I did my first wife. So that tells
I could
you
imagine that, man.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine losing Helena because that'd be like heartbreaking.
Oh
And
man, it broke me it took me a long time to date again. It hurt. It really did. I don't wish that on no one to lose a spouse. I don't wish that on no one. But that's the cycle of life. And two things is guaranteed in life is death and taxes.
Yeah.
You're gonna be paying both.
Yep. I've already had a lot of death in my family in recent times. The older you get, the more you have that. So
right.
Unless you're a disabled veteran on SSI, then you don't have to pay taxes on it. So
that's true too.
Right before you get out
in that area.
Little Patty said, I remember Big Chuck and Little John. And did you know, Patty, that Big Chuck just recently passed away? I think it's been a year now that he had passed away. But that was a good show. I used to love watching the skits. If you look it up, you'll see they was on the air for like 30 something years. And they recently shut it down. I want to say 2010, 2011 when they did their last show. Cleveland came out as a matter of fact, Cleveland don't get credit for it, but they're the ones who came out with a lot of shows that they did back in the day that today, like the morning shows that you have on the radio. Back when it originally started in Cleveland, there was a show called just the two of us, Lynn Tolliver and Ralph Poole. And they're the ones who started the morning shows in the morning. You know, when you have like Kid Craddock or something like that on the radio.
Yeah.
It actually started in Cleveland with the morning shows called
In
Just.
Indiana, it was Bob and Tom.
Mm-hmm.
I used to listen to Bob and Tom all the time when I lived in Indiana.
I've heard of Bob and Tom. It sounds like a porno movie, Bob and Tom.
You know, how long have you been investigating the paranormal?
I've been doing it, I want to say, because I could say 40, I'd be lying if I said 40 something years, because I don't like to call myself an investigator. I'm more of
Okay.
an enthusiast. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never got a chance to do any haunted homes or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's more like an enthusiast. Okay, cool.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I don't want to mislead anybody.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you
I
good.
didn't
You
know.
good.
I'm new to
Well,
this channel.
technically, I don't know that you only have to do homes because I did
Well, yeah, it
abandoned.
doesn't.
I done
Yeah, it doesn't have to
abandoned
be.
places, but it doesn't. I mean, the paranormal is all over, and that's what got me started in the paranormal because
Right.
we just went into a park and we got stuff thrown at us, disembodied voices. I heard disembodied voices talking to me. I was like, what the hell is going on? And that was our first investigation. I brought my son because he was seeing things, so I wanted him to not be upset. So I told him it was ghosts, not really thinking what the fuck it was. I just wanted to get the school off my back. And yeah, once he saw the video with the things being thrown, the disembodied voices, this little, I don't know, creature with see-through little apparition, little tiny. It looked like an Indian chief wearing horns on his head, but he was tiny, like literally, I don't know, like the size of a garden, like a bigger
Did you
garden gnome or something. And we
did you
caught that on tape. Yeah.
did you say school? To get the school off your back? Wait,
Yeah,
what happened with
because
that?
he said something to, I don't know, the teacher in the school or something. He had a learning disability, so he had a para that went around with him. And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
did you see that pretty bird at the window? It was like cheeping at us, and there was no bird at the window. And so, of course, immediately they thought he was crazy. So
Wow.
they wanted me to admit him into the hospital. I was like, no, fuck you, you know. So I took him ghost hunting, and then after that, he was fine. He was like, "Oh, it's just ghosts. That's fine." I was like, "Okay." Um, he was fine after that. I was insane. Like they just walk around. Like what the hell is going on? And that's how I
Yeah.
got into it, like big time. And I just started going everywhere and talking in the streets with my spirit box, or like I just on film to see if I could hear them.
Yeah.
Um, and I heard disembodied voices on if I was filming, and sometimes I would just go to film like historical vlogs and stuff. If I heard a disembodied voice, I would go back there and investigate it. So a lot of times I was just on the street in different places. I did go to a lot of abandoned like psychiatric hospitals, ones that were still up and some that were knocked down already, but on their land. But mostly I just wherever I heard a disembodied voice, I went and investigated.
Yeah. When it comes to the experiences as a child, that's actually what got me interested in the paranormal. Was I used to see shadow people all the time when I was little, and then it wasn't until the summer of 2011 I went to the Old Washoe Club in Virginia City, Nevada. I was 16 years old at the time, and I decided I'm gonna. I was told that, oh, this one place is haunted. I was like, oh really? I was all into it because I was reading books and everything like that at the time. I was a paranormal enthusiast at the time. I wasn't an investigator at the time.
Right.
I was like, I want to try and communicate. I want to go in there and see if I can get something. And so I went in there, went to the crypt, and then when I was in the crypt, I asked a very specific question: if there's someone here, can you please move something or make some kind of noise? And literally 5 seconds later, a piece of brick gets thrown. And that's what got me hooked. So the summer of 2011, a paranormal investigator was born, and the Old Washoe Club had a part in that. And that's why I have this tattoo right here:
Ooh,
the shadow person
See that?
and the
that's sweet.
Old Washoe Club sign, because this is like my origin story why I got into it. So,
Cool.
And yeah, so like summer 2011 is where it all started. And now 2000, so I was 16 years old and now I'm 30. So I've been doing it for 14 years and getting close to 15 years. So
Yeah, see, I and my wife together with our boys, we've been doing it as far as doing spirit box sessions now and everything, about 28 years.
Yeah.
You know, and the good thing about it is there's people that I've done like roadside memorials, and people would ask me to go there and do a roadside memorial because of their loved one had passed there, and it's just to see if they've left an impression, you know, an imprint. And lo and behold, I would get stuff on there, stuff that I wouldn't know, and they would tell me yes. You know, and it's right there. You know, if you watch some of the videos, you see. And that's why I tell people I don't mess around with the spirits. I treat them with nothing but respect. Respect whatsoever.
I
I've
only
been somewhere.
disrespect the negative ones.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I don't.
You give back what you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just
Here's the
got this
thing.
kind of
Here's the thing. I have God on my side, so I have
right.
nothing to. I have nothing to fear, and I
Right.
haven't had anything ever. Knock on wood. Haven't had anything ever do anything extremely bad yet. So,
Yeah.
and I've been doing it for 14 years now. So, I I have had experiences though with the evil, I would call it.
Right.
And but after that, I just prayed and then it went away. And so, but I also collect items. So if you watch my other channel, Paranormal Research Unit, sometimes I go live and everything, and I have all my items in the background. I have a couple of cult dolls. I don't do anything ritualistic. I just collect them. So,
Yeah, same here. We have dolls.
so
Yeah, we
yeah,
have
I
dolls.
don't get into all that either.
so
I was kind of thrust into the paranormal realm when I started coming into my gift at a young age. I was about 5, 6 years old when I started noticing certain things. There were certain things I could see, but it was mostly things I was feeling and hearing that just started escalating over the years. And so like I came into my gift about 50 years ago, and I'd never really put it to practice until about 10, 15 years ago, maybe. 2015 was the first time I actually went and did something with it as far as like doing an investigation, and it was at a relative's house. That was the first time in my life I encountered something malevolent. And the second time I encountered something malevolent was here at my apartment just about 6, 7 years ago.
I've
And
only
yeah,
encountered.
so in over 50 years of being a part of this, and it over 10 years of actually putting it to practice, I've only experienced maybe 3 negative things in that whole time. In my 55 years of living, I've only ran across 3 negative incidences.
I've only had one involving me. All the others, I've seen other people go through.
Right.
And so, so it's very rare for when it comes to me. And it happened in 2016, so that's been a while ago. And also at that time, I was only doing it for 4 years. Oh, sorry, 5 years about that time. So, and then I had that personal experience. I don't usually like talking about it because I sound crazy, but
Yeah.
but
It always does.
Yeah. And you know,
But
I've been doing it a lot less time, maybe like 11 years since, you know, my son was like 10. Now he's going to be 20. So, you know, yeah, about 11 years I've been doing it. And I came across 2 things. One followed me home. I got the disembodied voice. I was doing a historical vlog. I got the disembodied voice. I did a 360 with the camera. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm like, hello? Kept walking, didn't think anything of it, thought maybe it came from a window or something. It echoed, I didn't know. That guy who said the disembodied voice he said next, and he followed me home and attacked me a week later. And every spirit box session, everywhere I went, the spirits would tell me, even on YouTube, the spirits would tell me, you're haunted. This thing was following me with the specific reason to attack me. And so I had to get someone to help me get rid of him, because when he started attacking me, it was bad. So, and then the only other time I got attacked by something was the entity told me he was a bad angel. And for 2 hours, he attacked me, what felt like lightning bolts being stabbed into my back, because I do crossovers, and obviously bad spirits don't like you, especially I guess bad angels don't like you helping the good spirits cross over. So he was trying to get me to stop. So yeah, that's that's the only 2 times I was attacked.
Abyss,
I
that
recommend
very true.
I recommend checking out Evil on Earth because there's some interesting things captured that related to the rituals that took place there. So it's pretty interesting. Evil on Earth.
Yeah, I just hit rent on it just moments ago. As you were leaving, I was saying, yeah, he just made 6% of $2.99.
Yeah.
So we make 80%.
Oh,
Actually,
you
no,
get okay. You get the
it's
higher
actually
end, huh?
yeah, because my distribution company, well, sorry, it's actually less than that because then there's also Amazon that takes a
Right,
percentage
right,
too.
yeah,
So it's actually less than that now. But so if it first goes through Amazon, whatever Amazon gives to the distributor, they get
right,
20%, I get 80. So
right. Yeah,
that's how it works for
yeah.
the distribution to
Well,
television type stuff.
there you
So
go. You just made $1.50.
Do you see
I'll be watching it after this. By the way, I'm not doing a live stream later, guys.
do you see
I've got 48 hours to watch this. So,
do you see Beacon TV in your future?
I'm trying to stick to like the bigger platforms. So like Prime Video, Tubi, all that. So it's gonna be on Tubi later, but at the
Okay.
moment it's VOD only at the
oh, I
moment
should
because
have waited for Tubi. That's free.
it would have been it would have taken a while though.
Yeah,
So
it does. Yeah, they
yeah,
got to get
so
all the paid ones in first.
yeah, it would have
Yeah,
you would have had to wait for about a year before it gets on
yeah,
Tubi. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I want to
but
watch it tonight, right after this. I'm hitting play.
perfect.
Because it
I'm curious
looks
what you
interesting.
think
Because
about it.
I lived in the area. I lived in Indianapolis for about 3 years, and probably drove almost every inch of Indiana, and I've been past that place a few times. If
You
it's
see
the one I'm
most
thinking of, is that the one where the so-called doctor or whatever would throw these so-called parties for college students that end up killing them in
no.
the basement? Is that the one, or is this a
No,
different one?
it's a different
Okay,
place. Hartford
all right.
City, Indiana. This is where this place is located. It's called the Monroe House. It's been
Yeah, the
featured on
Monroe House.
TV. It's been featured on TV a couple times, but
Mm-hmm.
they did not expose nearly as much as we do when it comes to the
Okay.
history, and also
Okay.
we found the person that did the rituals. So they
Ah,
didn't.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So
so
this was the one that was based on just the rituals people were holding there. It wasn't
so
about
they were doing rituals, and also we found
okay.
human remains in the crawl space.
Right, right. Okay.
Wow.
So it's different than the one I was thinking of where the guy was they
Hotel.
found about 15 bodies buried in the woods behind the house. I
Oh,
can't
you're
remember
talking
which one
about.
that one
I know
was.
what I know what you're talking about. You're
Yeah.
talking about Fox Hollow Farm.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter
That's
lives
a
near the
place of
Fox
interest for
Hall.
me.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm
But
Yeah, I
learning.
can't wait till you put something like that out.
isn't the Monroe one the one now that you can stay overnight for like $200? They let you stay
Yes.
there. Yeah,
Yep.
I went to Indiana and my daughter was like, I guess I annoyed her. I was there for a month and she was like, "Why don't you go stay at that hotel?" I'm like, "Cause it's $250. If you pay, I'll go."
It's $200. It's not a hotel. It's just a house.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
$200. Very cheap actually, because right now these days people are overcharging for their locations. So that's
Yeah.
actually really good pricing for a location.
That's true. They
Because
charge almost
I
$1,100 for a weekend at the
Wait, really?
Dandy House
Oh, okay.
in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, I
turned out to be a big scam in the end too. So
I
Oh,
do
Tiggs.
the most expensive one I'm doing right now is the Warrens Museum.
oh,
So
I wouldn't
we
even
already
waste my time with that. But
Patty, have a great night. Thank you for coming
here's the
in.
thing. Here's the thing about that. Even if the stories were fiction on
Mhm.
some of the items, I believe in the power of belief. So people can manifest activity because there's so many people
Yeah.
that believe in it. And so even if
Yes.
it didn't have, if it had a false story, I think it's still being manifested because of how many people are believing in the objects.
Yeah,
And
I do
so,
believe that. Yep. No
yeah,
matter how fake it started out to be, the more you
mhm,
believe in it, the more you can manifest. It's just
manifest.
like that incident I was talking about that happened 6, 7 years ago here.
Hmm.
I believe I manifested something out of my dream into my real life, and I woke up to it.
Okay.
Because that's how it started. I was in the midst of a pretty good dream, um, and all of a sudden it kind of like flipping a switch. All of a sudden there's this black figure, dark, smoky black figure. Now, if you ever saw the movie about 30 East Drive called When the
Sounds
Lights Went
familiar.
Out, that
Hmm.
last scene where they showed that black figure, I was surprised as hell because I just saw it recently and first time. That looked exactly like what I woke up to that night. So yeah, I believe like I mean I am a firm believer in paranormal activity and stuff like that. I have to be because of what I am. Um, but like you, I'm also skeptical about certain things, certain aspects of it and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I wanted to
Paranormal
say,
Comfort Angel has a question for you.
okay,
They asked, how much does it cost to stay at the Warrens place?
$2,000 plus $300 for the video package.
Ooh,
So
Wow.
yeah, it's expensive as hell. But here's the thing: at first, I thought this is way overpriced, but then they said all those items are going to be gone within 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because it
now
was
next month,
recently sold, if I remember.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think they're clearing it
the
out.
house was sold, not the items. The
Right.
house was sold, but and the items are staying there for 3 months.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, if you want to investigate the place with the items, which is a pretty cool opportunity, because I think this is the original Warren's place, and everything's
Right.
original. And
Right.
so, if, as a fan of the paranormal, I was like,
Right.
that's actually fucking cool. If you can
Right.
get, and so I was like, it might be worth it because they're going to be moving it to another
Right.
museum. Keep
right.
that in
That's
mind.
true.
So, but it's not the original, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm like, I
Right.
want the original. So I was like, you know what? This is a once in a lifetime thing. So me and a few members of my team pitched in, and we're like, okay, let's do it for 2 days. So we did two
Right.
days. We're doing two
There you
days
go.
there, and you'll see. I'll be making a video out of it, of course. I'll be putting in the intros and all that because why
Cool.
not? Because that's good PR, I guess. So
Hey,
yeah,
Tig.
investigate the Warren Museum. But
Hello,
I've been doing
A.L.
this for so
Skinner.
long.
Hey, hello, A.L. Skinner. And Spirit Stalker said, I remember Matt went into the well at the Devil's Den.
Actually, I think she's talking about the Conjuring House. I went to the well in that Conjuring House.
Oh,
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Devil's
So
Den is in Gettysburg.
yeah, I haven't
So
done.
Conjuring is the well. Yeah.
Yeah, the
okay.
Conjuring House. There's a
Yeah.
well. I went
If you
inside
know
there.
there is no more Conjuring in the house anymore either.
As of
They
right now, it's
sold
gonna
it.
be
She
as of right
went
now.
into
Yeah.
debt or something. I don't
Well,
know. She
good
had to
because that
claim
lady was
bankruptcy or
crazy.
something. I don't know.
She was crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was a loon.
So the previous owners, Jennifer and Corey, were great. I
Yeah,
love them.
yeah.
They're awesome. But
Yeah.
then this new owner, absolutely batshit crazy. So,
Oh yeah.
so everyone, basically, not everyone, but most people were boycotting it, and I was one of them. I'm like, I'm
Right.
never going back there until someone else owns it,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's basically what happened. She lost the money for it. She
Yep.
also lost her business license for it and all that. A whole bunch of things happened. And I was supporting that movement because she was not a good
Right.
person and
Right.
also absolutely insane. So um, That's
Not
actually
to
like
play.
the only time I've ever boycotted a location. Actually, I've never done that
Yeah.
before until this place.
Right.
And we did our first documentary was on that house. It's also
Right.
available on Prime Video, Fandango at Home, and all that.
Right.
So you can watch it on all those
Well,
places. But yeah.
if you're that familiar with the place, then obviously you're gonna know of what the hell's her names again?
Her name was
Haas's
Jacqueline
daughter
Loomis.
and her boyfriend or whatever.
Oh, I know. You're talking
The
about.
cast method. The cast method, I think, is what they call it. So, what are your thoughts on that? If you know what I'm talking
Cast
about,
method.
the
I know the
cast method.
Essex method.
It's
You mean
Cody
the
and
Essex?
Satori. Those are the names. Cody and
Oh.
Satori. I'm sure you're familiar with them.
Mm-hmm. I have my.
Were they there when you were there?
No.
Okay.
This is before they were ever even a part of that place.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I do have to go. I have to be downstairs in 4 minutes. So
all right.
I have
Thanks
work
for
stuff
coming
to do.
up.
Meeting you, Matt.
We'll ask you about that again later then.
Oh yeah, if you check out the film, we could come back on and talk about it if you want. So,
Absolutely.
For Eddie, if you want to watch it too. If it's too much money right now, I'll send you a free link, and then we could just do an interview about the film if you want.
Hey, I love free.
Right, you can scrape together $2.99. I did. I'll send you a PayPal.
Can't even squeeze a book out of George Washington's nose. I'm broke.
But yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
really
definitely
nice
going to discuss it on my next live stream.
Man,
Awesome.
it's so nice meeting you. I thank you so much. I really want to get with you and your wife, though. So
awesome. Yeah.
Let me know when we can make it
Okay.
happen.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much for coming up. Everybody, that's Matt Benton. I'm going to put his
And
link
again, thank you for your
in
service,
again.
brother.
Yes,
No
thank
problem.
you for your service, bro. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, pleasure's ours. Come on, anytime you see us on, come on.
Sounds good.
All right.
Talk to you guys later.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was cool. Make sure you go by and check out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put his link in again for his channel. Go by, check him out. Give him a like, give him a follow. Show Matt some love.
Yeah, I'm glad he came up because I don't feel so bad about keeping you up now.
Right.
I was like, please don't be doing this just for my sake. Somebody else better come up here, damn it. You know.
So
he's a good fellow. I enjoyed what he had to say.
Yeah, no. See, I'm gonna
He
watch.
was a really good guy, wasn't he?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
I'm messing with Christina.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch it too tonight. I have Amazon Prime Video, so.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna watch it tomorrow too. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, as soon as we're done here, boop, all I gotta do is hit play. I got it all ready.
Did you listen to the recording?
I heard at the end was the loudest part. It did definitely sound like somebody was doing a hard, high-pitched blow into the mic.
Yeah,
That's what it sounded like to me. Like somebody was trying to whistle but didn't quite make a whistle.
Yeah.
But you can hear a high-pitched, eerie sound. Airy, not eerie. Airy sound, like somebody like me trying to whistle without teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it sounded like into the mic. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and there was two little ones before that. Like,
yeah, I couldn't.
Like,
yeah, they weren't as defined as the last one though. I was like, holy shit, that one threw me. I was like, wow.
That's I put the link in right there, Pam. Right there, right above your name. That's the link to Matt's channel. I should have put down Matt's name.
Hi, Pam.
Because it was so weird. Because, like I said, usually I don't get anything, and this person. The spirit was obviously trying to talk and trying to get something out, but could only get the breathing out on them.
Yeah, like it sounded very staticky and like continuous, like it almost sounded like a continuous exhale right close to the mic.
Yeah.
And then the first two I could barely make out that they were a little bit louder, and then the last one was loud as hell.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were like exasperated, like getting fed up of not being able to make out what they want to say, and finally at the end they're just kind of like that, you know. But yeah, it sounded pretty creepy.
And they might have been trying to, maybe they're trying to learn how to talk, you know,
That
because
could be too. I
you
mean,
know, with that you need audio. Like it's different than
yeah,
telepathic talking, spirit talk. You
right,
gotta actually try to talk into the.
right. I mean,
It's
you
just a
have to
recorder.
manipulate the sound waves in the air to create a audible sound. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought you might find that interesting. I thought
it
when I first
was.
heard it, she scared the shit out of me. I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna call it a night,
All right.
everybody.
Yeah, I think we had you up long enough.
Eddie, thank you so much for having me. Thank you,
Oh, the
everybody in
pleasure
chat.
is mine. I thank y'all so much for coming up. Huge shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Abyss Paranormal, Pam Syme, Adventures with Beth, Tiggs in New Zealand. Thank you, Tig. We love you. A.L. Skinner, Spirit Stalker 55, Joseph Moore. There was another one. Where is he at? Where did you go? Where are you?
Paranormal Prophet Angel.
Yes, Paranormal Prophet Angel. Thank you so much for being.
Abyss Paranormal.
Yes, Abyss. If I missed anybody, Diane, if I hauntedly beautiful. Thank you so much for also becoming a member.
A.L. Skinner.
You as well, A.L. Skinner, Little Patty.
He said A.L. Skinner.
Everyday
Oh,
Treasure.
did he? Sorry.
But thank you to Little Patty for becoming a member too. Didn't she become a member?
Yes. Yep. And Little Patty, thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank
Oh
you
no,
so much.
it was Pam that became a member. Thank you to Pam and Helena.
As a matter of fact, let me give Pam a nice round of applause because I really appreciate you.
Lady Music.
I really do. All right. And I'm going to give a shout out to all my Facebook groups, and you know who you are. Thank you so much for putting my videos in your group pages. I really do appreciate you. And again, thank you guys for being here. Till next week, and possibly sometime during the week, we'll see you again, God's willing. Thank you again, everybody. Have a great night. Stay blessed, all right?